Persistence is something we value in ourselves, the ability to go the distance and not quit. Oftentimes, it seems like an inherent trait in people, an unexplained drive that's so a part of someone's being they might not even know they possess it.
And this drive can manifest itself in surprising ways. Take Charles Trippy, for instance.
Hello, camera.
Yeah, you can look at me, though.
Oh, you look at you?
Yeah. I know
Hi,
you're
camera.
used to looking at the camera.
Charles Trippy has a YouTube web series called Internet Killed Television.
Good morning, Internet.
Good morning, Internet.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
The channel has over 1.5 million subscribers, over 800 million total views, and ever since 2009, Charles has been documenting his life on video and posting it to YouTube every single day.
That was 6 years ago?
7.
Years ago, and you've been doing it non-stop since then.
Non-stop, every day.
Have you missed a day?
I've not missed a day.
You've not missed one day?
Not one day.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's insane.
Gone through 2 brain surgeries, toured all over the world, did all that stuff, never missed one day.
So what is your total videos now?
I want to say 2,277.
Wow.
As of uploading right now, it's walked over here.
Yeah, jeez.
It's actually 2,493 right now as we film this, and it will be even more by the time you watch.
When he says he doesn't miss a day, he's serious.
Do you enjoy it? Why did you keep doing it first?
I love doing it.
Yeah.
But a lot of people ask if I set out to never miss a day, and it's just, I went probably a year or two, and then somebody was like, hey, you never missed a day in a year. And I'm like, oh, well, this is interesting. Let's just keep going and see where I can go.
Yeah.
And I'm a very stubborn person, and when I put my mind to something, I'll try to achieve it, whether I fail at it. So I just kept going at it.
But you could take a day off. You could skip days. You could. Why do you keep going? Like why do you just do every single day?
Because when I was little, I used to read the Guinness World Record. I used to have one of those I still do it in my house, 1972 Guinness World Record. It looks like a novel.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's brown, it's old looking now, and there's no photos in it. It looks like a dictionary. You're reading through it and you see all the weird things.
Yeah.
And I was infatuated with that thing as a kid.
Yeah.
And I always said to myself, I want to be in there. I had no idea how to, I didn't want to grow my fingers out or anything like that, do something weird. I had no idea how to do it, and I've been fortunate to have this as the ability, and this was presented to me. So now I'm just like, all right, well, I'm in it. Keep going.
In 2013, Charles Trippy was awarded the Guinness World Record for most consecutive daily videos ever.
Hi Charles and Ali, Dan from Guinness World Records here. We've looked into it in some detail, spoken to YouTube, and it turns out that you've been vlogging consistently for longer than anyone else. So, I'm delighted to present you with this certificate for the most consecutive daily video vlogs posted on YouTube.
Oh my god, it's so exciting.
Look at this. I got goosebumps. This was one of the bucket lists I had as a kid to get in the Guinness World Records.
Congratulations. Yay! You guys are officially amazing.
Officially.
Officially amazing.
And he got it again in 2015.
We did it again, guys.
2,260 consecutive days, all documented and uploaded for the internet for millions to see.
Yeah, it's sort of like The Truman Show. Remember that movie with Jim Carrey? Lived in a dome. Everybody watched him on TV.
Yeah, except Charles Trippy knows everyone's watching.
So, what are some big events that you've had to vlog, basically?
Well, there's been a lot of big events that I've gone through, it's life,
Ah, Jesus.
Without getting into a lot of things, I've been married. I've unfortunately been divorced. I've gone through 2 brain surgeries.
Did you just say CT phone home?
CT phone home.
Through divorce, through brain surgery, was there ever a time that you thought, I'm not gonna show this, I'm not gonna do a video?
There was, a lot of times, very much so, a lot of times. The separation of myself and my wife, which, was a hard time for everybody, myself and the internet. I didn't know if I wanted to really explain everything, but there was one day I just flipped over the eyesight camera and I just started talking. It just felt right.
Hey guys, so we kind of need to have a little conversation.
And I didn't want it to be scripted or anything like that, like, hi, blah, 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 this is what's happening. All right guys, this is what's going on. And, it was a very vulnerable situation because you're putting yourself out in front of, I don't know how, the internet. And then YouTube picked that up and they put that on the front page. So
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, and it was like, oh God, this is gonna be really hard now. So that happened, and then the brain surgeries, were even weirder and tougher because I didn't know if I wanted to do that.
In 2012, Charles Trippy suffered a seizure and was rushed to the emergency room. There, a CT scan revealed that he had a brain tumor.
This is kind of briefly what it looks like, but as you can see, it's not this big. This is more of just layers or excess, but it's on this side of my head. So I have to get it removed. That's what's happening.
But I've been debating on, whether or not if I should just vlog this or if I should just not vlog it at all and just, at the end tell you what happened. But I feel like that just completely goes against the whole nature of what Allie and I started doing with the daily videos. Like, these are things that not only are for you guys to see, but for us to be able to document our life and be able to look back and all that stuff. So I said I was going to film it.
And Charles Trippy filmed all of it, even his surgery. Since he was going to be awake during much of the procedure, he took his camera into the operating room with him and filmed his own brain surgery.
What's up, Internet? I actually got a phone call from one of the head people at YouTube, and they're like, I can't believe you're doing this.
Charles actually had brain surgery twice, and doctors were able to successfully remove about 98% of the tumor. Unfortunately, Charles has a stage 3 oligodendroglioma, which is a type of malignant brain tumor.
Since his surgery, Charles has undergone chemotherapy to reduce the tumor, but he still continues to fight it.
Charles has made great progress, though, and he doesn't let his illness stop him from touring the world with his band and making daily vlogs for his fans.
I want to keep making these videos because it's one of those things that really makes me happy. You guys really make me happy doing these videos.
And life is too precious to do anything but what makes you happy.
Exactly.
So it was kind of nice to see that the things that I was going through were kind of helping people, and definitely the people that had things that were going on were helping me. Because the doctor, they told me I needed to go to like a support group and stuff like that. My friend's a surgeon too, and like, vent and do all that stuff. And I was like, I have a support group. I don't need to do this. And so I didn't do that, I did YouTube instead.
Love you all. Thank you guys so much for the support. I know I say this a lot, but you guys are freaking unbelievably awesome.
I just wanted to say thank you guys for understanding. I tear up every single night. I read your comments.
Thank you for the love and support. And sorry, that was pretty gory.
Do you have a plan to stop ever?
I have no plan to stop. I figured since I've already kind of done the brain surgery thing, I don't know it possibly could stop me now. And it's nice because daily videos allow you to like make yourself do something new or be active every single day versus staying home and kind of really doing nothing. To live your life every single day as if it's your last, I guess. Mm-hmm. It's very dramatic sounding, I know.
You think like when you're 85 years old, you're still...
It'd be awesome if I'm still doing it when I'm 85.
Just not missed a day until you're...
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be I'm not shooting for that. If it happens, it happens. But that would be freaking awesome. Just to have your life like chronicle on YouTube.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing you at 85 every day.
85, right?
You guys ready to internet high five on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3.
So what do you think?
Do you have any world records that you've broken? Or are going to break? Or on the way to breaking?
Or is there something that you're just persistent at in your life?
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
Let us know. Maybe commenting? Is that something you do?
Yeah, how many comments you got going so far?
Yeah, see how many you can do in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, consider clicking like, and then actually do it. And if you want to see more videos, click subscribe.
And if you want to help make the show, go to Patreon, support us financially, you'll get some perks.
Last video, we talked to hackers, and you had a lot to say.
Molybdenum and Jeremy Goodchild expressed some concern over the legality and ethics of what these guys are doing, calling their tactics tantamount to blackmail. The line between security researcher and malicious hacker is thin. All I can say is that these guys are doing what they do with good intentions, oftentimes for no compensation. On top of that, a lot of companies are encouraging this type of hacking, and it's becoming more accepted. Are all hackers so well-meaning? Probably not. But as JDEP Ghost said, power is never good or bad. It's how you use it which matters most.
Alexander Goslin had a particularly profanity-laden comment about how we use a xylophone every time someone talks about something technical. Well, pretty sure it's a marimba, dingus. It's the sound my brain makes when the knowledge goes in. Play some marimba. Okay, yeah. Thanks for all of your awesome hack comments.
Next week, we're gonna talk to a professional wrestler.
Oh yeah, boy!
Can you smell what we got cooking?
Oh, snip into a Slim Jim! Not a sponsor. Boy!